Welcome to Ad Talk, and I would like to welcome today Mr. Serop Ohanian. He's the field director in Beirut of Karagheusian organization. Thank you so much for your precious time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Mary. Yes.
When we start talking about 21st century leaders and successful learners, according to research, compassion, empathy, and service orientation comes on the list. So how could you help us explain what do we mean by community service? What are some examples of community service? What do we mean?
Thank you for your time. Thank you for this wonderful gathering. When I hear community service, I understand the following: that a person is pouring his time, talents, resources, skills, and knowledge, and maybe more. But these are the things that came to my mind into service to serve the community. To pour his intellect, the combination of his time, resources, skills, knowledge, expertise, connectivity, somewhere within an organization, within a community, somewhere for the uplifting, for the best interest of the community.
Thank you. This is very clear, really, because many times we hear that, especially after Beirut explosion, that NGOs and different individuals sometimes are really making the change and helping people around. And I know Karagheusian Foundation is really doing multi-dimensional efforts, whether it's academic, medical. Maybe you could tell us about the overall ideas of the things that you're doing.
Yes. Karagheusian Center in Lebanon. It's like a beehive, a place like a beehive where people come to receive the best possible primary health care, mental health care, psychosocial, as well as social services and assistance. We have a vision, and our vision is to provide a complete well-being for everyone. Any human being, any person who is in need to receive any sort of primary healthcare services, he has the right to receive so for free. Therefore, the primary healthcare services, medical services, must be affordable, attainable, accessible, sustainable, and with high quality of care. We want any person who has any sort of medical issues, we want him to be able to receive an affordable and attainable quality primary healthcare services. That's why we're here. We are here with a team of 250 full-time and part-time personnel, health human capital, I call them. Whether they are a team, a multidisciplinary team of physicians, nurses, social workers, pharmacists, licensed midwives, psychologists, psychiatrists, you name it. All of us are coming together, 250 people, educators, special educators, coming together to provide the care and the support for everyone. Here in Lebanon, nobody must think twice. Nobody must say, you know, today is not the right time. It's okay, let me live with this chest pain. Or it's okay, I cannot be able to cover the cost. It's okay, let me live with the dental pain. It's okay, my child is suffering. It's okay, let my child not see a psychologist or special educator or speech therapist or pediatrician. No, we are here to provide the best possible healthcare with a multidisciplinary team of people. That's why we are able to serve 650 or 700 patients per day. One day,
really
700 people, 200, 250 multidisciplinary team of people. We have people working online. We have people, social workers providing care, social care, food coupons, parcels, services. We have physicians who are providing healthcare services. So we are here to provide the best possible care because care is it's not just cure, it's care for every human being. That's why we're here today.
Honestly, I have witnessed also your study center where students who are really having support even in online. And when education became online, I was concerned that these students who were really having your tutoring center and with all the care that you give, now with even the online, they're still benefiting. And they are telling their success stories and students who really improve academically because of your efforts. And according to research that whenever individuals are involved in such organizations, your employees, your team, they are also growing more on the human aspect, and the social emotional support that you're giving is really impressive, because our learners also need to know how to give back to the society, or maybe how to give part of themselves as well. So if schools want to do more community service projects and learners, what are some activities that schools can do so that they also join efforts with you?
Yes, I want to salute all of our social workers, healthcare workers, knowledge workers, the staff, the personnel, because you are the ones who are working, and our job, our task, our service cannot continue without your efforts. So thank you, dear staff, dear knowledge workers, for spreading the positivity around us. Actually, a lot of universities are already sending, we have signed contract with various universities in Lebanon, and universities are already sending their students to do their community work, community service within the Karagheusian Center. For example, last year 2020, we received 165 students within a period of 12 months, where 100 of them were physicians. They were studying to be doctors. They are not yet doctors. This is their last year. So these physicians did their internship or residency program in our center. Physicians from various universities, American University of Beirut, Lebanese American University, Lebanese University, and University of Beirut, and alike. And we have 65 other young students who did their community work within our center. The students who are studying in public health, School of Nursing, School of Midwife, Psychology, Special Educator, Business Administration, lawyers, Physical Therapy, Medicine, etc. For the schools, for the young generation, they have the chance also to do their internship or community work within the Karagheusian. You know what? The spreading the word of people around us is very important, specifically among the young generations. These younglings, they are creative, they are compassionate, they are service-oriented. We just have to guide them. The Karagheusian Center is willing and is ready to receive more and more young students, so that these young students would put their talents, their skills, they are savvy in social media, to spread the word. Let me give you some ideas, some examples. For example, they can remind mothers or parents to continually monitor about the vaccination calendar of their kids. Sometimes some of the moms, some of the parents would forget that their child is 5 years old, their child is 7 years old. So there is a calendar. This is a preventive approach for any child, newborn child, until 18 years old. Sometimes we forget those who are sick, the final vaccines of their, the final shot of their vaccination calendar. So this would be a good reminder for them to be involved in preventive care. Another preventive care would be oral hygiene and dental care. Again, the younglings, the young generations would remind their peers to do checkup on their teeth for free. And if any teeth, there is some sort of a decay before becoming decomposed. So let us take care of them. Another example is reminding their parents that, mom, dad, when was the last time you did medical checkup that you can remember? The parents would say, son, I'm healthy. I don't need to see medicine. That's why you have to see a family medicine physician, because you're healthy. We want you to remain healthy, to stay healthy. We have a package called Non-Communicable Disease Assessment Package. It's for free. You just come, to see a physician, family medicine doctor. He will do the checkup. We will measure your rate. And you know what? Many times we discovered that there are parents, moms and dads, who have hypertension and they are not aware, who have diabetes and they are not aware. And you know what? Early prevention, early detection of diseases would provide better cure. So the young generations, the younglings, can be able to be involved within the Karagheusian by putting their talents, their time, their skills, their knowledge, their social media savvy, and et cetera, to be able to spread the good news that primary healthcare can be attainable, for free, accessible for all, non-discrimination.
Yes, and this is really important.
Finally, we can listen. Yes, we can listen to them, and maybe they would have nice ideas, like among the young generations, ideas about any sort of medical treatment. We don't want the young generation to feel any sort of pressure because of unattainability or inaccessibility of primary healthcare services. That's why we're here.
And especially the young generation who is now going through pandemic, and health is really a priority. And with all the stress, there are many times that individuals are maybe putting aside their health and focusing on other things. Meanwhile, healthcare is the priority, because if as parents, as individuals, we need to be continuing our job and education and with our families, we need to really take time to stop and do these checkups, because it's really important. And when young children are involved, it also helps them become more active citizens, because when they graduate, they will have the real sense of what it is to give to the society, what it is to be part of the society, and become more responsible. And I know you're doing good job there, because I also saw a new post about technical training you're starting.
Filmmaking and photography. It's a wonderful initiative. We are going to target 150 girls in cooperation with our partners at the girls age between 13 and 18 years old. We are teaching them for free the importance of making short film presentations, photography, art therapy, and montage, like video making montage. And if this, it is on Saturdays and Sundays, full day Saturday and full day Sunday, so that this young generation would also continue their academic, in the school's academic skills. And during the summertime, we are going to reach out for boys and girls age from 8 till 13 years old to do for free videography, filmmaking, montage, and art therapy. This is our newly update, because everything is changing, and our task is to accompany to our generation, to our community, to uplift our community, and to bring in the creativity, and which is something very nice.
Yes. And really, life before pandemic, through pandemic, and after pandemic won't be the same. And the more community is involved together in such pandemics and facing such pandemics, it is easier for the community to make it through, rather than everyone feeling alone or battling on their own without support of the community. And I believe it's really good experience for those involved in the process themselves, to grow and gain new skills and become more empathetic citizens. Also for those benefiting, to realize that they're not alone in the community. If organizations want to have more like social responsibility maybe, or corporations doing civic engagement, can they also work with Karagheusian Foundation?
Yes. Corporate social responsibility is very important. It's very important. The Karagheusian Center in Lebanon has many partners, academic institutions, universities, and many partners. And through our partners, we receive, and also through ordinary media, we receive applicants who want to be involved in their community service, who want to pour their knowledge, their skills, their time, their talents, their efforts to do something. We are open. We are openly welcoming these talented young individuals. Some of them are even outside Lebanon. We have right now, we have 3 interns, 2 of them from Brazil and another one from the Netherlands, who are serving with us to uplift the community. Anyone as a corporate social responsibility who wants to impose in his corporate social responsibilities, we are here. There are companies, there are banking companies, other type of industries who want to do some sort of other activities like field trips for the kids. This is before COVID. Right now, during the COVID area, they are providing medications, respiratory machines, anything that is needed. Also psychosocial support, psychosocial care for children and their parents, anyone who is in need. So we are ready. We are welcome to receive any applicants, any new ideas from young generations, from school principals, anybody within the community. We, together with our multidisciplinary team of people, our leadership team, our social workers, our physicians, and primary healthcare coordinators, all of us, we are here to listen, to do our part for the growth and development of the community in Lebanon, that is really passing through very difficult, tragic, and serious issues. We don't have all the answers. We don't have all the know-hows, but we have each other.
That's the best capital. Because yes, usually when we say about giving to the community, people think that it's only financial support, and they would say, I cannot, financially, I'm not that well, but we can share our experiences, we can share our knowledge and expertise, and that's how together as a community we can make it through. And I really would congratulate all your efforts, because especially during these days, it is like heroic actions. They're not just helping and supporting people. It's about making change and helping people make it through. And community service is a way that people can believe in themselves and make others believe also that humans help each other. Together, societies can become better, and together we can move after pandemic with new initiatives to adapt to the changes. At the end, what would you like to say to those who are watching Ed Talk with Mary show?
First of all, continue watching the show. Mary, I'm so glad of this time and opportunity. Mary is a creative, young, talented friend. Her book is amazing. The intersection between the emotional intelligence into like bringing emotional intelligence into our everyday life, not just us as adults, but also for the kids. It's something amazing. Emotional intelligence, it creates synergy, and it creates wonderful for the future. So thank you for watching this, and for those continue watching this, if you have any sort of creative ideas in terms of civic engagement, in terms of corporate social responsibilities, if you know someone, let's see what we can do. I don't know if we are able to do everything, but let me hear them. Feedback is very essential, and through feedback, many creative ideas can be born. I wish you all the best, dear viewers.
Thank you, Mr. Serop, and really together we can make it through.
Thank you.